Hey guys, today I'm doing my August favourites and empties, and I have a few favourites and quite a lot of empties. I've used up quite a bit this month, so I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into it. So, first favourite of the month. A lot of these things, I will just mention quickly, a lot of these things are things that I've picked up recently. You know how it goes, if you haven't bought anything in a while, at least for me, I find that I don't tend to have a lot of favourites, whereas when I've bought new things, obviously I'm excited, they're new things I'm trying out, so I'm kind of loving new things. So I've got a few kind of new things this month. So one of the things that you probably will have seen in one of my haul videos recently is these Hot Shots from Lee Stafford. It's the Bleach Blondes Hot Shots Self-Warming Ash Shampoo Treatment. These are so great. They just feel really nice. It's got ginger in it, I believe, and it just kind of gives a bit of a warming, tingling sensation, which feels so nice. I've never tried anything that's had a kind of tingling sensation to it, so these are really nice. And I do find I've got kind of little strands of blonder hair, and I do find they do look a little bit more minky toned after I've used this, as opposed to kind of looking really bright bleached blonde or kind of like kind of icy toned. These look kind of a bit of a warmer blonde, so I do really like it. It feels really nice on, and they just look like this, just a little shot, and you just twist off the top and squeeze out the product. And I find you don't need to use the whole thing. I use half of this each time. You're supposed to use it every other wash, so yeah, these actually last quite a long time, so really been loving those. Sticking to kind of like shower products, I guess, I have a shower gel. This is the Olive Branch shower gel from Lush. I love this scent so much. I've spoken about this before. Oh, it just smells really kind of warming and spicy. It's perfect for this time of year. I actually got this in a little set for Christmas, this last Christmas, and I've kind of just started to use it as the colder months have come around, and oh, I just love it. And as you can see, I'm almost out of it. I don't know if you can see, it's down to here. I'm almost out of it, so I'm kind of gutted. I might have to go and pick up a larger size of this. It just smells really nice, leaves my skin feeling soft. It's a little bit moisturising because of the olive oil in it. It's just a really nice shower gel, and I don't know what I'm going to use once I've used this up, but this has definitely been a favourite this month. Onto some skincare products kind of, and a little bit of makeup. I bought the Origins ginseng kit recently, and I actually have a blog post reviewing all three of these products. If you want to check that out, I'll leave that linked below. But the kit came with a full-size ginseng energy boosting moisturiser. It came with a little sample of the ginseng refreshing eye cream to brighten and depuff, and then it also came with a sample size of the ginseng brightening mascara to lift and lengthen. I'm wearing this mascara today. It's such a nice mascara. Like I said, I have reviewed it on my blog post, so if you want to know kind of further details on any of these three, then you can check that out below, because I kind of go into a bit of detail about it. But this feels really nice. The brush is kind of large, and I didn't think I was going to like it. It's a really massive size brush head, so it kind of takes a little bit of getting used to use it, but it feels really nice. It has a kind of almost gel-like kind of consistency to it, and it just leaves my lashes feeling the softest they have ever felt with mascara on them. They don't feel crunchy or hard at all. They're really flexible and soft, and it's really easy to remove. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake off. It's really nice mascara. Really loving that. And then the moisturiser, the face moisturiser, is kind of like a kind of jelly kind of consistency. Kind of looks a bit disgusting, to be honest, but it smells like oranges, but not like fresh orange. I don't know how to describe it. Kind of like sherbety orange sweets almost, which I really like that scent. It doesn't stay on your skin. This goes onto my skin really nicely. It soaks in really quickly. It doesn't leave it feeling greasy at all. It's a really nice moisturiser. And then the eye cream is also really nice. It's got a slight shimmer to it without being really glittery, so it just kind of brightens up the under eye area and kind of helps to depuff. It's a really nice eye cream, so been loving all three of those products this month. And then if you've watched my more recent haul videos, you might have noticed I've got a little bit of an obsession with lip crayons at the moment, and my favourite one for this month has to be the Bourjois Colour Boost Glossy Finish Lipstick in Fuchsia Libre. This is such a gorgeous colour. It's just a really vibrant colour, and I just think it's really beautiful. It's really glossy, it stays on really well, and when it wears away it leaves behind a really nice stain that lasts for quite a while. So really been loving this, but just kind of lip crayons in general I have been loving this month. So that's kind of all of my makeup and beauty favourites. Now on to some other favourites. So first of all is Divergent. I love this. I think I mentioned possibly in a previous favourites video how I was reading the book and I was obsessed with the book. I love the book, and then Ben brought this home for me as a little treat one day this month, and oh, it's such a good film. I love it. So sticking with the kind of entertainment category, I guess, my next favourite is an album, and it is Ed Sheeran's Multiply album. I'm a big fan of Ed Sheeran. I love his music, and I know this album's been out for a while, but I've only just recently bought it and I'm just obsessed. I love it. It's kind of been on repeat recently, and I think Don't and Runaway are my two favourite songs off the album, and Tenerife Sea, I love that one as well. Oh, and one more favourite that I forgot about because I'm wearing it is this necklace. I'll come a bit closer so you can see what it looks like. So it's just a little gold dragonfly necklace that I got from Primark for £1, I believe. Really inexpensive, and it's just really cute, and I just love how it looks. Throughout the day it kind of tends to kind of ride up a little bit, so it sits kind of right at the top of my throat, or at the bottom of my throat rather, but I love how it looks layered with my other necklace that I always wear, and I just think it's really cute and pretty, and I love it. So that actually is now all of my favourites for August. So now I will share with you my empties, and like I said, I've got quite a few. So first off, I used up these face wipes. These are the Yes to Cucumbers Soothing Hypoallergenic Facial Wipes. To begin with, I actually really liked these, but the more I used them, the more they kind of irritated my skin, I guess. These started irritating my eyes, and then by the time I'd kind of finished up the pack, they were starting to irritate my face a bit as well. So I'm not sure what that's all about, because they do say that they are gentle cleansing and hypoallergenic and everything. They're supposed to be kind of suitable for sensitive skin and stuff, but they kind of irritated my skin, and I don't have particularly sensitive skin as it is, so didn't really like these, wouldn't repurchase them. So that's the first thing. Sticking with skincare, and I've kind of got an entire skincare routine here really. So I had the face wipes. Here I've got the Century Polishing Hot Cloth Cleanser. This is my all-time favourite facial cleanser. This is the one that I had a little bit left of when I then kind of went on to use up some other things, because I was trying to get through using up some of my stuff in my beauty stash. I did No by July, so I was kind of not able to go and repurchase this, but I kind of wanted to keep a little bit of it in case my skin really flared up with some of the other products that I was using, so I had this. But obviously No by July is now over. I do have a backup of this now, which I need to open and start using, but I just finished using up the last little bit of this. This actually lasted me a week. I only thought I'd have sort of 2 or 3 uses, but it lasted me a full week, and I love this stuff. I also have a review of this on my blog post, so make sure you check that out if you're interested in kind of more details. But all-time favourite facial cleanser, and I will and have repurchased it. What do we have next? I have a toner. This is the Sanctuary Deep Cleanse Facial Pore Refining Toner. Because I'd used up my Boots Botanics toner, I busted this one out because, again, that was over the kind of No by July period, so I couldn't go out and buy a new toner. So I had this in my stash, so I thought I would use it up. It was okay, like I said, but probably wouldn't repurchase it. Then the scent that reminds me of is this product. This is the Elemental Herbology Cell Plumping Facial Hydrator. This has an SPF of SPF of 8. I got this in a Birchbox at one point, and I started to use it up, and then just wasn't that keen on it, so I kind of put it back in my stash and used something else. So I just figured I would finish using it up just to get it out of my collection, and I think I had 1 use of this, maybe 2, just to finish using it up. So I used that up. I wouldn't really recommend it. I mean, it wasn't anything terrible, but it just wasn't anything special either. And then I also used up an eye cream. This is the Soap and Glory You Won't Believe Your Eyes Tide Eye Brightening Moisture Serum. This was nice enough. It has little roller balls on it, so it felt really nice applying this in the morning. I feel like the the coolness of the rollerballs kind of helps to kind of soothe your eye area and bring down the puffiness, and that was actually a nice eye cream, and I probably would repurchase this at some point. I need to kind of finish using up some of my other things, but yeah, I used that up. I did like it, and I probably would repurchase it at some point. I have a couple of candles that I've used up this month that I thought I would share with you. So the first is this one. This is a Glade candle. I'm not sure what the scent is because it doesn't say what it's called. It's just kind of a fresh scent, and I had this sitting around. I've kind of burned it a little bit on and off across the months, and I had a little bit of it left, so I thought I would finish burning that up this month because the weather is starting to change, like I said, so I didn't want to burn it going into the kind of colder months, so I thought I'd just finish that up. So I did. It was nice enough, but I probably wouldn't repurchase it. And then the other candle that I've used up is my Yankee Candle Fireside Treats. I got the large jar of this from Ben for Christmas this last Christmas, and I finally burned it up. Obviously there's still a little bit in there, but it won't burn anymore. I've tried, believe me. So I'm going to freeze this and then break the wax out and then just use it as kind of like a wax melt, because I love the scent so much. Oh. It's just the most amazing scent ever. I already have another one of these which I have purchased and is now burning. I will always repurchase this. I have a candle haul coming actually, so be on the lookout for that if you're interested in candles. But I love this so much. It is my all-time favourite candle, and yeah, I couldn't imagine not having it. I burn it year round. It's great year-round scent and I love it, so definitely would repurchase this several times over. Next I have this wrapper. This was the Lush The Penguin Bubble Bar, which was again another product from Christmas, this past Christmas, and this has the scent of the olive branch shower gel, which I love, and it turns the water a lovely blue colour. It gives lovely frothy bubbles, and like I said, it smells like the olive branch, so it's a really nice kind of soothing, warming scent. It's not too girly, and it was just a really nice soothing scent, like I said. So love this, and if they come out with this kind of product again this year, then I will be buying that. I've used up a shampoo. I've almost used up the conditioner. This is the Dove Hair Therapy Intensive Repair Shampoo, and like I said, I have the conditioner. I've got maybe 1 or 2 more uses of the conditioner left. But I used up the shampoo recently, so that is that. I might repurchase this. I might repurchase some others from this line, but yeah, that was okay. I also used up a couple of deodorants. I have the Women's Sure Long Lasting Protection Fragrance Collection in Bright. This is one that I always seem to repurchase, and it smells really nice. I love the scent of this one, but I'm just kind of in the mood for trying out different deodorants at the moment, so I would repurchase this, but not anytime soon. And then the other deodorant I have is a Dove one. It's one of the Go Fresh, which I love the Go Fresh range from Dove. This is the Pomegranate and Lemon Verbena scent. This is really nice. It's really kind of bright and uplifting and fresh. Smells really nice, and it was a nice enough deodorant, so I like those ones as well, and I would repurchase kind of anything from the Dove Go Fresh line because I really love those scents. And then I have 3 makeup kind of things. So first of all is a nail polish. This is the Sally Hansen Maximum Growth Daily Nail Treatment. I kind of just use this as just like a clear nail polish really. I'll just use it as a base coat or a top coat or something, and this is just completely gloopy. There's hardly anything left in it now, and I can't even get it open. Yeah, I can't get it open, but it's just gone completely gloopy, unable to be used anymore, so I'm just kind of going to call that done now, and I'm getting rid of that. That was really nice though, and I did like that. Next is a concealer. This is the Maybelline Eraser Eye Concealer. The one I had is the light shade. If you have been following my Makeup of the Week blog post, which I haven't been doing those for a while because I've pretty much been sticking to the same makeup, so I haven't had anything new to share with you, but if you have been following my Makeup of the Week blog posts, then you probably would have seen this one featured almost every single week. I've had this for at least a year now, and I've been using it pretty consistently recently. And yeah, I finally used it up. This is really nice actually. It has the sponge tip, so you just kind of twist it, clicks up the product, and then you just roll it underneath your eyes. It's really gentle on the eye area, and it just puts down a really thin layer of the product. And so this is really nice. I would repurchase this, but I've got other concealers that I need to use up at the moment, so I'm not repurchasing this just yet, but this was a really nice concealer and I did really enjoy it. And then finally, my last empty of the month is this mascara from Bourjois. It's the Beautiful Volume Mascara. I don't think you can get this one anymore. I haven't seen it anywhere, but it was a really nice mascara. It has a wand like this, and yeah, it was really nice. It made my lashes really black, it curled them a little bit, gave them a lot of volume, and I really enjoyed this mascara actually. And I actually picked it up for free. They had like an offer on where if you bought two Bourjois products, or if you spent a certain amount of money, then you got this free, which is how I came to get it. And yeah, I wasn't really expecting much from it because they were kind of giving it away, but it was actually really nice and I really enjoyed it. So kind of gutted I've used that up and I can't get it anymore, but I have plenty more mascaras that I need to use. So they're all of my empties and all of my favourites for August. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out all of my links below, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with all of my latest videos, because I have quite a few coming on back on the bandwagon of making videos, and I kind of went for a week or so without making any, and yeah, I'm now back into it, and yeah, I've got a lot of things to share with you guys. So make sure you are subscribed and check out all of my links below so you can kind of follow me on various different things and see what I'm up to, see what I'm loving currently. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!